Minasan, konnichiwa. Hello friends, how are you? This is the Saral Japani YouTube channel and I am the channel owner and content creator for this channel. My name is Sujoy Chatterjee. So you have been watching videos over the past 2 years on this channel, and recently we have completed 100 lessons of Japanese language learning. So I am extremely happy to share this milestone with you, and I am extremely thankful to each one of you for watching the videos of this channel, liking them, sharing them, giving your valuable comments and supporting me in this journey of Japanese learning. So I hope you will support me in future as well. And those of you who are watching this video or this channel for the first time today and are new subscribers to this channel, for all those new members, I would like to give a brief overview of those 100 lessons that we have just completed so that you know what all we have completed so far, and you can visit the playlist whose name is Japanese Lessons for Beginners, and you can watch all those previous lessons, and then you can continue with the journey from the lesson 101 onwards. So here is a quick recap, or here is a quick review of the 100 lessons in Japanese language learning for beginners that we have just completed. Here we go.
Around 2 years ago, we started this journey of learning Japanese language. Lesson 1 was a brief introduction and background to Japan and Japanese language. Then we started learning about the sounds and syllables in Japanese. Then there are three scripts in Japanese: hiragana, katakana, and kanji, whose origin and evolution and how they got integrated into the Japanese writing system was discussed in lesson 3. Lessons 4, 5, and 6 dealt with the hiragana character system, in which we learned all the hiragana characters. The nuances of pronunciation and intonation were dealt with in lesson 7. And then we started building vocabulary of Japanese words with the first list of 150 words. Counting, numerals, numbers, these were the topics of interest in lesson 9 and 10. Then we started the katakana writing system, learning about the katakana character system, the rules of foreign word conversion, and in lesson 15 we learned ample of examples. We saw ample of examples of foreign words and how they are written in Japanese language using the katakana system. Learning kanji has been one of the nightmares of every Japanese learner. So we discussed about how to learn kanji effectively and easily in lesson 16. Lesson 17 through lesson 20 were all related to kanji characters, and in these 4 lessons we learned the first 50 kanji characters, and these all belong to grade 1 of the Japanese school system. Lesson 21, we started learning about various greetings in Japanese, for example, good morning, hello, and so on. And lesson 22 was extremely important because it was the basic sentence structure of Japanese. How a sentence is constructed and what are the differences of Japanese sentence structure with that of English language, we discussed in that lesson. Japanese names and surnames and honorifics, and followed by self-introduction, were the topics of interest in lessons 23, 24, and 25. Third person introduction, Kochirawa. This was discussed in lesson 26. And then the occupation, Go shokugyo wa nan desu ka, in lesson 27. So all these lessons were related somehow to self-introduction. In lesson 28, we further learned several expressions related to thanks, sorry, and excuse me. Then in lesson 29, we introduced the concepts of this and that of Japanese. Kore, sore, are, kono, sono, anu. In lesson 30, we asked the question, where are you from? Dochira kara desu ka? Lesson 31, 32, and 33 were vocabulary related to fruits, colors, vegetables, food, and cuisine of Japan. Lesson 34 dealt with pronouns I, me, my, mine. Lesson 35 was the basic question what? Nan desu ka? Lesson 36 was who and whose. Dare, dare no, donata, donata no. And then we discussed about the gender and sex in Japanese in lesson 37. Lesson 38 and 39 were again vocabularies related to family and specialization. Gosenmon wa nan desu ka? Lesson 40 was related to the mo particle that meant also, even, to as well. We returned back to kanji in lesson 41 and 42 in which we discussed 10 more kanji characters. Devoicing of vowels is a very important aspect of Japanese language. So that was understood in lesson 43. There are many counters in Japanese language, and the first one that we learned was that of age, sai, in lesson 44. Another counter for floor is kai, which we learned in lesson 45. Then currency and price, ikura desu ka, conversation with a shopkeeper, were our interest in lesson 46 and 47. Kudasai and onegai shimasu are two of the most important expressions in Japanese. So we discussed about the differences between the two in lesson 48. We discussed about time in lessons 49 and 50. Nanji desu ka? We discussed how to express the time in hour and minutes. Then lessons 51 through 54 were all kanjis, and we learned 20 kanji characters in these four lessons, 5 characters per lesson. Days of the week formed the basis of lesson 55. Nichiyobi, Getsuyobi, Suyobi, Kayobi, and so on. The ne particle, so desu ne, lesson 56, and lesson 57 and 58 were all related to date and day related concepts. Nan nichi desu ka? And there were several conversational examples given in lesson 58. Lesson 59 was a very important chapter in which we discussed about the concept of tenses in Japanese. Lesson 60 was about the differences between da and des. Lesson 61 and 62 were related to the interrogation where, doko and dochira. Lesson 63 was another important lesson in which we discussed about the ga particle and how does it differ from the wa particle. Lesson 64 was the interrogation when, itsu desu ka? So nanji desu ka and itsu desu ka may be interchangeably used, and we looked at the difference between the two as well. Vocabulary related to hobbies or shumi was discussed in lesson 65. To and ya particles was the topic of interest in lesson 66, and lesson 67 was one of the most important lessons in which we introduced the concept of verbs in Japanese. Lesson 68 was the ni particle, one of the usages of ni particle in which we express time and we relate it to some verb. Rokuji ni okimasu. Lesson 69 was negative verbs and time adverbs. Lesson 70 was the a particle, Tokyo e ikimasu. Lesson 71 was the o particle, sushi o tabemasu. And lesson 72 dealt with two adverbs, last and next. Lessons 73 and 74 related to kanji characters 81 to 90. And lesson 75 and 76 were expressional lessons in which we discussed how to welcome someone to one's house, and when the guest starts to leave, how does he take leave. Lesson 77 and 78 were vocabularies related to human body parts. Lesson 79 we discussed 30 common Japanese verbs. We introduced proverbs in lesson 80 in which we discussed in detail 4 popular proverbs of Japanese. Expressions related to city life in lesson 81 and then the de particle in lesson 82. Densha de ikimasu or empitsu de kakimasu. In the same lesson, we discussed about another counter, hours, kan, nanjikan desu ka? Lesson 83 was related to how and why using nande. Lesson 84 was related to a very important verb, arimas. And lesson 85 was related to prepositions of place like on, over the table, under the table, in front of the table, behind the table, beside the table, next to the table, and so on. All these in Japanese. Lesson 86 was related to verb imas and how does it differ from arimas. Lesson 87 dealt with three important counters of Japanese, nin, dai, and pikibiki. Lesson 88, three interrogations, darega, daremo, demo. Lesson 89 was the masenka form of verb, and lesson 90 was the masho form of the verb. Very, very important lessons. Lesson 91, we saw another application of the ni particle, tsuri ni ikimasu, in which we connect a purpose with the verb. 92, the 92nd lesson, we experienced an interesting telephonic conversation and how conversation in Japanese is carried out over the telephone. The etiquettes of telephonic conversation in Japanese. Lesson 93, we introduced a very important concept, to ishoni, which means together with. 94 was equally important, in which we introduced adjectives for the first time and we discussed about the ikeyoshi. 95, lesson 95 was all about conjunctional kara. 96, the yo particle, imashitayo. And lesson 97, the second part of the adjectives in which we discussed nakeyoshi. Lesson 98 was four important uh, combinations of the mo particle, nanimo, dokoemo, demo, and nimo. And finally, the last two lessons, 99 and 100, were again kanji related lessons in which we learned 10 kanji characters, making it to 100 kanji characters so far. So friends, this was the quick review and information about the 100 lessons that we have covered so far in this channel or in this series of Japanese lessons for beginners. If you are a new subscriber or if you are watching this video on this channel for the first time, then do visit the playlist section and click on Japanese lessons for beginners playlist and you will find all these 100 lessons together at one place in serial order, and you will be able to start watching the videos right from lesson 1 one by one sequentially and serially up to lesson 100. So this is all that we wanted to share with you in this video, and once again I express my sincere gratitude towards all my viewers who have been super supportive in towards this channel and helped from every aspect in keeping this channel active and alive with your comments, views, and likes. So that's all for now. Thank you so much, and we shall be back soon with the next video on this channel. If you are not yet a subscriber of this channel, then please subscribe. The channel is Saral Japani, that is easy Japanese, and the channel URL is youtube.com/@saraljapani. Thank you so much for watching this video. Arigato gozaimasu. Mata imashou.